Good afternoon, folks. I just wanted to come on real quick, and I hope anybody that runs across this will stop and watch this just for a minute. And if it saves one person, that's all that matters. Um, I just had somebody try to defraud me in a different way, but kind of the same, but very differently. I just had my bank on the line with a call that I received, and with that call, I kept them on the line long enough to use my other phone to mute them and then call my actual bank. And they got the fraud department, which joined the phone call I was on. They listened in on it. And by me calling my local bank, I got through really quickly. And this is how this happened. So if you got a good relationship with a bank you go to that might be close to your home, somebody that knows you, that is a great thing to have right now. I will tell you this. It's saved me and probably a whole lot of other people. But I live in an area that's relatively about 100,000 people in this immediate area. But it's happening everywhere, more and more every day now. These folks are calling you on the phone, and they've got almost everything they need from you, and they're very crafty. And I can tell you, this phone call was very good. I'm very wary of phone calls, and I very seldom ever answer a phone call unless if somebody pops up that I know. So it was good enough to pass me for that, for the smell test, excuse me. But it wasn't for some other things. Just one thing they said sealed the deal that it wasn't what they said it was, because it was a purchase for an iPhone. I didn't purchase an iPhone. Most people have iPhones these days, seemingly. Maybe I'm wrong, but seemingly that's the going thing. But anyway, it was a charge they were trying to detect if that was me or not. Anyway, what is going on is people, these are local people. They're speaking just like any of us would speak. They are renting homes with the rent as high as it is. And they're setting up their systems. And somehow my bank got their IP address. I don't know how they did it. Evidently they left something undone, is what my bank said. This very seldom ever happens. But somehow they've come up with a way to catch these people as long as they have them on the phone. So anyway, what is happening is people, have you seen already, has got these things they put over top of the chip readers, over top of where you put the machine you put your card in, and it reads your cards. We've already seen that in service stations and stuff like this. Okay, that's on the inside. That's the people that owns the businesses most of the time. So you see where I'm going? Okay, well, this is being at like outside gas station pumps that's really busy, like especially like Buc-ee's. It's a place up and down I-75 corridor from Florida to Michigan. I don't know how far they're up north they've gotten, but they're more a down south thing, and a big gas station. In other words, I'm sure you've heard or seen pictures of it. But anyway, they're doing it with that, and ATM machines, the ones that kind of set off in a parking lot by themselves, or you have to go through another area to go just to get money out of. Well, if it's sitting someplace where, like, there's other cars parked kind of in the vicinity where you go through there, well, what they're doing is they're not sitting there putting them on them and leaving them. They're just putting them on there and letting one or two people go through, and they go over and get it and leave and go to someplace else. Then may come back later and do it again. But they've got some where they're disguised in some way where you can't see who it is, but you can see them do it. But it's so quickly done that you almost, well, they're having, actually now, from what I understand, they're having police officers unmarked sitting watching for this now, at least here in my area, because it's gotten so bad. They've stole tons of money. I don't know how much, but she said a lot. And they're wiping people's bank accounts completely out doing this, folks. Completely out. They're doing it. It's doing it so well. You check your balance that day, your money is gone. Whatever you got, $5 or 500,000. So they just they're made them so thin and so good that these will go over. If you don't know the background of the ATMs, that you've used it before, like say it's silver, the buttons are silver and all that. They've got silver ones, they've got black ones. It goes right over top of whatever color it is. They've got them already to where they just fit right over them. And they let a couple people, like I said, go through, maybe just one, and they go over and pop it off and leave, and then they send all this information back. Because all it takes is that one time. They get one person, they can get thousands of dollars just from that, maybe, before it's caught. So that's what they're doing. And that way it keeps phone call traffic down. The only reason she called me was she was trying. There was something about where my card went through. They didn't catch something. They didn't, the thieves. So they were trying to get that one thing out of me so they could get it, and they screwed up and got caught. But they were fairly local, around, not probably, I don't know, 25, 30 miles from where I'm at. But they're renting places, and they're just going in, and there are 4 or 5 of them. Well, they went there today and got these people. There was 5 of them in there, and they had heaps of people's information. And I don't know what all they've got. I won't know that or anything, but they got these folks. And I don't know how many they had out or whatever, but that's what they're doing. So folks, if you're using your cards, make sure, feel it. Just, if you see something that even looks a little bit skeptical, try to see if you can pop it off or run your hand around it, because they're doing it they're not doing it on insides, they're only doing it on outside stuff. So just be careful, folks. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I didn't do this for views. It's happening. Don't let it happen to you, because it almost happened to me. If they would have got what they got, it would have happened to me. And I'm very wary of these things, because I try to be mindful of everything I do. Watch your cards. Maybe even carry a little cash on you. It won't hurt nothing. And lower your volume of card usage down. That's what I was told today. Anyway, so folks, if this helps one person, it was worth me putting this out here for you today. I hope it does. I hope that this is something that stops for you or whoever it is. Or maybe you tell somebody about it. That's fine. Just get the word around to people that this is really, really a hot take right now with people doing this stuff. So these people need a tall tree and a short piece of rope, or a wood chipper. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. As bad as we have it now, and we got to worry about silly nonsense like this. It's crazy. Take care, folks. Have a blessed evening. God bless you.